And I'm more of a show and prove person. Like if you say you're gonna do it, just do it. I'm not gonna put too much hoo ha into the oh my god, this they said this gonna happen. Oh my god, woo woo. Nah, but when it happened, you begin to build that trust, and I can build that trust. Like, okay, this is a person of their word. At 14 years old, I realized that people will tell you one thing and go and do the total opposite. I realized that some people's words doesn't mean as much to them as other people's words. As a kid, I was very emotionally intelligent, and I began to just try to make it all make sense to me. Hearing promises and hearing people telling me that this was going to happen, or I would get this, or something as simple as a family trip, or something as important as, you know, just remembering to call or spending quality time. I realized that promises can be broken. So, what I'm going to share with y'all today is called Broken Promises. You said you were coming to get me, however, you never showed up. You said that you would catch me, but I fell when I jumped. You told me what would happen, that most of the time never did. You told me we would have smooth sailing, but the waves were rough and rigid. I told you I needed your help, but you say you've got no time. Even though you specified this date, you must have forgotten about me and mine. How many times can you break a promise? As many times as you can mend it together. But every new stitch leaves a scar of hurt that remains on the heart forever. And this is from my 14-year-old self. And it's crazy because it's, even as a 35-year-old woman today, it's still very relevant. It's still, people will tell you one thing and do a total opposite. They'll make a promise, and when the day comes to cash in on it, everything else is more important than the promise that they made to you. But I guess in life, I've learned not to take people words so serious. I put it into my own mind that you can't always trust people. You can't always trust what they say, and it's sad that it has to be that way, or you have to have that guard up sometimes. But in order to protect your own self and in order to protect your own feelings, you can't put too much weight on somebody else, what somebody else is going to do. Because at the end of the day, you don't control anybody else's actions. You can only control your reaction and your own actions. So these days, people tell me things, and I'm more of a show and prove person. Like if you say you're gonna do it, just do it. I'm not gonna put too much hoo ha into the oh my god, this they said this gonna happen. Oh my god, woo woo. Nah, but when it happened, you begin to build that trust, and I can build that trust. Like, okay, this is a person of their word. But until then, most times people tell me something or somebody make a promise. It's like, all right, we'll see what happens. But and it's not to say you can't trust people, or to say that I just don't. I walk up and just have a big solid guard up against everybody. It's just that I don't allow my emotions to fluctuate based on a promise that could be kept or could be shattered. If you want to know how I overcame broken promises and how you can too, and how you can continue to keep moving, get my new book, To My Daughters, The Grace to Become, available on Amazon.